And welcome back to Star Trek Voyager, across the universe. Pardon me. When we last left off, I left on a little bit of a cliffhanger. I kind of remember this episode. Captain Remor. What year is it? Year? It's 2351. But this is 2371. Our Romulan guest is a person from the past. That wormhole is a rift not just in space, but also in time. We were so close. I'm afraid we're left with our original request. In 20 years, would you relay our message to Starfleet? I will. If you should find a way back within my lifetime, I would welcome a message from you. You'll hear from us because we will get back. Energize. Captain, I think that might not be possible. Our guest has become entangled with the wormhole on a quantum level. Beaming him back could... Could? My patience wears thin, Captain. Can we compensate? Theoretically, but it'd be risky. Very. I don't care. I insist you send me back. Oh. 5 choices here. Locate a safer way through the wormhole, 80% chance. Modify and focus a harmonic field on the wormhole, 85. Resynchronize Remor's quantum signature, 85. Modify tractor beam for quantum operation. Is that 75? Refuse. Sending him home is too risky. If we refuse, does he join us as crew? I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and we are going to try to modify and focus a harmonic field on the wormhole. Modify the subspace dampeners to cushion the wormhole's harmonics. Modification complete, Captain. Success. Look, Captain, the transport parameters are improved, but that doesn't mean safe. The risk of catastrophic failure is still high. You really want to go through with this? My return is imperative. I must be sent back regardless of personal cost. Send him. He has a life waiting for him. We won't rob him of that. Execute transport. Energizing. The signal pattern is waving. Compensating. Reading phase variance errors. Proceed. Do it. Adjust the quantum resolution. Lock stabilized. Wormhole subatomic integrity starting to collapse. Can we get him through in time? Perhaps. However, we need to act now. It's a lot of rolls. It's a lot of risk. Proceed. Increase harmonic resonance and divert all power to the transporter. Lock stabilized. It appears Captain Remor's transport was successful. The wormhole collapsed simultaneously. It appears? Only time will tell. Janeway to crew. Captain Remor has been transported. While we can't be entirely certain he has successfully returned to his time, the odds are in his favor. He carries a message that could reshape our future. Though we expect no rescue, we are allowed to hope. Janeway out. Captain, I did not want to mention this in the presence of Captain Remor, but the Federation database states he died in 2367, 4 years ago. Then hope is all we have. Helm, return to our old course. Okay. That was a lot of choices with a lot of opportunities to abort. I can't help but wonder if we should have kept him here on Voyager. But we did get some experience for the captain and some dilithium crystals for our trouble. That puts us up to 11 dilithium crystals. Let's research some new technology. Nope, we need 70. We could go for some cheaper tech. Are there any cheaper tech options in engineering? I want that cargo bay. I can't afford it. What about in science? Any cheaper options? We could do field training. In combat, we could do captain's acknowledgement. 50 morale after a 1 battle. That's really not a lot. I think we are going to be stuck holding the bag, so to speak, when it comes to technological research. We don't have any purple brain, tritanium. We can't upgrade. We can't upgrade. I guess we could upgrade the emergency quarters? No, we can't. We can't. We need purple. We need tritanium. I'm gonna try to stop. We need tritanium. How's the sector looking? No tritanium in sight. Let's get some food. Quickly explore the storage area and take what you can find, or thoroughly search the station for clues and valuables. We do not have hydroponics level 2. We do not have hydroponic bay. We stumble upon a large, seemingly abandoned space station. Scans indicate the station is a fully automated agricultural facility with vast hydroponic bays and livestock pens. There are life forms, but there's no sign of a crew or activity. Quickly take what we can take and go. 5 crew got severely injured. We accidentally enter a quarantine zone. There's a nest of hostile alien creatures infesting the lower levels. We had to emergency beam out. Only 20%. Deflector offline. Why is the deflector offline? Is it because our crew members in sickbay were deflector crew members? I don't know, perhaps. I'm not sure why the deflector was... wait a sec. Is it over here? It's not because of quarterless. I guess it's because of the injuries? Okay. Unfortunate, but oh well. Let's set a course for the Class P planet. Maximum impulse. The world of this Class P planet is largely glaciated, but our sensors have discovered animal life that could be used as a food source. Hunt them. I always get a little nervous watching that white dot approach the red area. 4 crew injured, but we did get some food. We are getting a lot of injuries here. I think we want to go to our ship, go to the mess hall, and let's jump to premium rations. Emergency rations. Let's drop to emergency rations. I don't know. Let's make no changes. I was thinking we want to make some changes. Let's not. 5 cycles away is another Class P planet. The world of these... It's the same. It's the same as the last one. We're going to try again. Good outcome. 75% reward. We got the food we need. Next, let's get the energy. The deuterium that we need. Oh, this is a chance for big success, but a chance for epic fail. Let's be careful, because it says the ship is about to explode. Captain, we found wreckage of a small vessel. It's heavily damaged, emitting radiation, and is about to explode. We will not risk our engineers. We'll just salvage what we can from outside the ship. Okay. That's a pretty big reward. That takes us up to 34 cycles. We'll spend 3 of those cycles heading to this Class J planet. Captain, we detect massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J gas giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the potential fuel yield is exceptional. We will send the shuttle. Oh my God. The shuttle was destroyed. 0 reward. 3 crew members have died. We've lost the shuttle. And morale has taken a beating. That could have gone a lot better. What's it going to take to build another shuttle? 40 material, 2 dilithium crystals, and 12 turns. Sorry for the silence. Wow, things can really turn on a dime. Let's fly over here and get some more materials. Safely search for anything without entering the station. Destroy storage facilities, and salvage resources. It's all yellow. Or it's green with possible orange. 3 crew members got injured. We're not having any luck. Sensors detect unusual activity in a high-pressure nebula. Omicron particles scatter freely, with larger clusters sealed behind stable energy barriers. There's a chance, but it's risky. Pardon me. Or we could go to the Kazon Raider. I'm going to skip that risky area to go to the Class M planet for some food. Crossbreed the plants in our hydroponic bay. Use low-yield transports to extract biomatter. Send a team onto the planet to investigate and collect food. Let's try the crossbreed. 10 science points. The procedure was a resounding success, Captain. We have acquired a huge amount of food. So much food that we've lost some of it. Now we'll head to the Kazon Raider. Captain, I'm detecting a growing sense of restlessness among the crew. The desire to move forward, to cut more light years off our journey, is beginning to affect their focus. It's not yet a problem, but to avoid a significant morale issue, I suggest we schedule our departure from this sector sooner rather than later. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down but structurally sound with sealed storage components. Blindly beam a team on board to force open the storage and retrieve all contents. Risky. Destroy the vessel and salvage the debris. A little bit less risky. Hull took 40 damage. We did not get much. Let's leave this sector. And let's progress. At warp speed. New shuttle is ready, and there's a new trade offer. Let's take a look at the trade offer. I will give up 4 dilithium crystals in exchange for 32 tritanium. It's risky. And I don't know if we're going to be around to collect that tritanium. And dilithium crystals have been quite rare. Let's get some energy from this Kazon carrier. We'll send a shuttle. Why not? Shuttle destroyed. That's why not. Oh, no. Okay, we were successful. We were successful. The shuttle team managed to breach the storage and extract all resources. We're up to 60 turns now of resources. We can get the food from the Kazon carrier. Let's just blow it up. We blew it up. Food aplenty. Our food is high. Our morale is high. All we need is tritanium. Let's come to the Kazon Raider. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Relax, Lieutenant Kim. Or now he's Ensign Kim. Captain, 2 Kazon Nystrom Raiders approaching. They're hailing us. Open a channel. Kazon vessel, I am Captain Catherine Janeway of the U.S. Federation Starship Voyager. I am Kahlul, first mage of the Kazon Nystrom. What have you done to our ship? We responded to a distress call. By the time we arrived, there was only one survivor. I demand to speak with him. We better not refuse the demand of a Kazon Nystrom mage, Captain. We should question the survivor first, without outside influence. I demand to see my crew member immediately. I can hear the heartbeat. This must be a decision that has a lasting impact. I don't want these guys to hate me. You can visit him. Your choice has consequences. All right. We'll beam you aboard. Your crew member will recover, Maj Kahol. Few physicians would have achieved such a... I will take him back to my ship. I'd prefer he stayed here. We found Federation technology on his ship, and I want some answers. Very well, Captain. At least allow me a moment with him. A cold-blooded act. That doesn't sound good. Janeway and the doctor turn away, granting Kahul a moment of privacy with his injured crewmate. A tense silence fills the room, broken only by the hum of the bio-monitors. Suddenly, a faint rattle. The sound of a sharp intake of breath. Janeway and the doctor turn around. Kahul pulls a small device from the Kazon's neck, quickly concealing it within his sleeve. Within seconds, the Kazon patient starts to shake violently. Then, he collapses. He's dead! What have you done? Me, Captain? He simply expired. Get off my ship. Janeway to away team, get ready to recover the Council. Keep your hands off our ship or it will be considered an act of war, Captain. The ship has Federation technology on it. I cannot let you take it. I'm not going to argue with a captain who murders his own crew. Don't get in our way, K'lul. Your technology makes you brave, Captain. But you have only one ship. There will be 4 Kazon vessels off your bow soon enough. I don't negotiate with murderers, K'lul. Janeway out. Janeway to away team. Get ready to retrieve the Council. Okay. Challenges. There are 4. Recommended trait, survivalist. So we'll take Chakotay. A lot of engineering checks. Let's take B'Elanna. That covers everything that we need. But it might be nice to take one more engineer, since it appears that there are a lot of engineering checks. Kim and B'Elanna both have engineering and science. Paris also has engineering and Starfleet badge. And he's only level 2. Tom, you'll be joining them. Chakotay, B'Elanna, Paris, beam over there. Get our technology back. Don't die. Captain, we're back on the Raider, but the bridge entrance is jammed shut. I'm positive it was open before. What a weird coincidence. That is not likely to succeed. That will succeed. Yeah. You know what? We are probably going to use Chakotay on the next check. And I would like a critical success. The door slides open smoothly, revealing the bridge beyond. The away team enters, alert. Captain, the bridge has been tampered with. How do we proceed? Check for traps. Investigate the room for any tracks. Or we could get some science. No. We're gonna use Chakotay. We need that dilithium. Good luck, Chakotay. Do me proud, buddy. A thorough search reveals that someone else has been there recently. They notice a trap next to the force field, and they disarm it. Whoever was on the bridge didn't want us recovering that Council. 2 choices. High risk. We can't do it. Use a subspace bubble generator to access the force field. I guess we don't have the technology for that. Use the expander to rotate the force field away from the Council. That looks good. That looks great. That looks even better. But let's save Tom. The away team carefully rotates the force field. However, they discover the Council is fused to its surroundings, making the removal a challenge. The Council is fused to its surroundings. Suggestions, Captain? We could recover only the essential parts. We could disassemble the fused connection points for a better reward. Or we could just use the phaser. I know B'Elanna is a little fatigued, but let's combine powers. Disassemble the fused connection. With precision tools and steady hands, they successfully detach the Council from its surroundings. The team returns to Voyager with the Council. Okay, okay. Levels. Glad to see it. Happy to get the levels. But really, 20 titanium, 24 Lego blocks, 250 positively charged whatevers, 3 crystal dilithiums, 39 science research, and high morale. That was a huge success. Console recovered, Captain. It is indeed from Voyager. What was it supposed to be? Main engineering? Analyze the console. Analyze its purpose. Success. Of all the things, it's a food replicator. Or at least it was trying to be. We take replicators for granted, but imagine what it means to a culture that doesn't have this technology. Or to us if we lost them. We're struggling with food shortages ourselves, just like the Kazon. Just give them a replicator. Show them how it works. It could smooth things over with Cahul. We need friends. Seska. Prime directive. We can't interfere with the technological development of another culture. And it's awfully convenient you're suggesting we give away Federation technology. Just like you were conveniently found in the cave with the Kazon. Loyalties. You're out of line, Kari. I won't tolerate you questioning every Marquis' loyalty. Dismissed. Captain, we have a chance to show goodwill. We could offer Cahul some food. It may not be replicators, but it could build some trust. Chakotay, you're playing with fire, my friend. This decision matters. If we give him food, he'll know we have food, and he could attack us. Let's give him some food. I don't see the point in building trust with a murderer, but I feel sorry for his people. Fine. Contact Cahul. Send them some food. Wise, Captain. I'll see to the arrangements. I did it for you, Chakotay. Regardless, we can't ignore the fact that someone on this ship provided them with technology. Chakotay, you won't like to hear this, but Seska has made herself suspicious. However, Kyrie pointing the finger at her a little too much. Captain, I propose a full investigation, which would require I suspend my other duties. Approved, Lieutenant. Tuvok is now unavailable. With Tuvok currently unavailable, his duties as Chief of Security will be temporarily covered by Lieutenant Nunez. A no-nonsense military man, Lieutenant Nunez is always prepared for any contingency. He'll make sure every security protocol is strictly observed, leaving no room for error. Lieutenant Nunez was part of the original Starfleet crew aboard Voyager when it launched. His presence will ensure a seamless transition. Vigilance is non-negotiable. Okay. So, Tuvok was in charge of our phasers, I believe. Where are the phasers? Where are the phasers? Engineering, cargo bay, emergency quarters, stellar cartography, workshop, transporter room, main engineering, shuttle bay. Where are the phasers? Navigational deflector, transporter, workshop, stellar cartography, main engineering, shuttle bay, cargo bay, engineering room. Was he in Shields? Yeah, he was in Shields. Unfortunately, Chakotay is in phasers. Maybe it's not unfortunate. It's fine. It's fine. We now have more science, more crystals. With more science, perhaps we should increase transporter room or deflector. Resource analysis sensors. I don't know if we need that. The hydroponics bay, the here we go. We need the biolab. No, we need to unlock tier 2 of science to get that. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Tier 2 of science. And do we want to make that trade? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. We now have 20 brain power. What was I going to build that needed 4? Not sick bays. Was it weapons? Yeah, it was a phaser control room. Let's build another phaser control room. We like our phasers. Yes, we do. We like our phasers. How about you? Okay. Wait until the investigation is complete. We have these guys. They take 20 food per. We'll keep them around just in case we're ambushed. On our way to get some food from this Class P planet. Hunt them. Good success. Happy to see it. 2 cycles to collect the material over here. We're waiting until the security investigation is complete. We'll send the shuttlecraft. We've not had much luck with the shuttles. And we are being ambushed. Prepare for combat. The Vidian are ambushing us. Let's auto-resolve this. I don't think we need to use any torpedoes. They fled. Shared victory, 50% awards split with allies. I did not realize that was the case. Neela Tehran has been injured. And the phaser control room and the battery compartment have been damaged. We managed to defeat the ship and salvage some resources. Okay. That's fine. I guess. The rooms have been damaged. And for this room, the battery, we need 2 tritium to repair it that we don't have. The phaser control room, I think, hadn't even been built yet. But we will repair it. I guess it had just completed, or had been just recently completed. Well, there are no resources around here. Do we just... go to the next area? I guess so. It'll take 10 cycles. Engage the warp drive. Phaser control room. Back in business. We're receiving a distress. A hail? Captain, I have completed my investigation. Dr. DeBridge, I've analyzed Ensign Seska's blood sample. No childhood disease could ever explain her genetic markers. Ensign Seska is a Cardassian, genetically altered to look Bajoran. This is crazy. Impossible. You want me to believe Seska is a Cardassian agent who infiltrated the Marquis? Ensign Seska being a Cardassian agent isn't as far-fetched as you might think. It's a common trick to use cosmetic alterations for infiltration. I was also a spy under your command. This really brings into question his ability to perceive these kinds of threats. Chakotay, maybe you shouldn't be the commander. Thank you for bringing that up again. He brought 20 crew members, and 2 of them were spies? An unauthorized transmission was sent to the Kazon a week ago. It originated from Lieutenant Corey's station. Also, I found an encrypted security code in the requisition file for replicator materials. That code, however, belonged to Ensign Seska. Incompetence or intent? Thank you, Lieutenant. Decide and confront the traitor. Or summarize all clues again. Before I make up my mind, could you summarize everything we know, Lieutenant? Lieutenant Carey requests Lieutenant Torres's appointment as chief engineer. Lieutenant Carey resents Torres's appointment. He may have attempted to frame the Marquis as traitors by providing technology to the Kazon. Yet it was Ensign Seska who was close to the Kazon inside that cave, providing a perfect opportunity to transfer the materials. She readily suggested offering the Kazon a replicator, demonstrating a willingness to provide them with advanced technology. Furthermore, Ensign Seska is a Cardassian spy within the Marquis, to be exact. While not conclusive, it does not help her credibility. Finally, both the transmission from Carey's station and Seska's security code, they were easy finds. Was this a clumsy cover-up or a deliberate setup? Ultimately, they both present evidence suggesting culpability. I know what I need to do. For weeks, a traitor has been in our midst, actively conspiring with the Kazon. That ends today. I wish I could choose both. Okay. It's Seska. I know it's Seska. But what happens if we choose Carey? Ensign Seska, you are charged with treason. By transferring Federation technology to the Kazon, you have violated the Prime Directive. No, it's Carey. He is the one. He never trusted the Marquis, and he's using this to frame us. Tell that to the brig. You and your precious Starfleet principles. I did what was necessary. Your actions left us stranded in the Delta Quadrant. Kalal offered protection, and I made a decision. A decision that could have impacted the entire quadrant. You lack resolve, Janeway. I don't. Computer, command XJL. The traitor among us. With a triumphant smirk, Seska activates her transporter, revealing her treachery as she escapes from the bridge. Janeway and the crew are left in shock because they are currently at warp, and within the Star Trek canon, I don't think you can transport at warp. It's incredibly risky, and you'd have to transport to another ship within your static warp bubble or nearby. So this makes no sense, but whatever. We'll go with it. She's getting away. Override transport in progress, or identify destination of transport. It's too late. Let's try it anyway. Stop the transport! I can't, Captain. A security lockout is in place. Identify the destination. A Kazon vessel. It's getting ready to go to warp. Get ready to fight to stop Seska. Battle stations. Even with our superior technology, we're massively outnumbered, Captain. I don't care. I'm not letting Seska escape. And I like a challenge. I don't think we're that outmatched. Oops. I think we're going to be okay here. Fire all 7 torpedoes. $50 morale, 200 deuterium, 10 tritanium, and 20 duranium. Report! The Kazon raiders have been defeated, but Seska escaped with Kahol. It is probable Seska and Kahol will seek vengeance. I recommend we prepare ourselves. We've got their number, Lieutenant. We're ready for them. Captain, thank you for your faith in me throughout this whole traitor affair. I realize my Marquis comments were less than professional. For that, Lieutenant Torres, I sincerely apologize. I now understand why the captain appointed you chief engineer. You clearly deserve that chair. Congratulations. I appreciate that, Lieutenant Carley, truly. I'm pleased to see you both moving forward. I'll leave you to it. I suspect our chief engineer and her new assistant chief engineer have a lot to discuss. I'm honored, Captain. You're no Chief O'Brien. I'm going to be counting on you, Kari. I'm not up to date on all the latest Federation Starfleet protocols. You're probably more familiar with the quirks of this warp engine than I am right now. I hope I can depend on you. I assure you, Lieutenant. You'll never get less than my best. State of Flux completed. Congratulations! You've completed the main mission, State of Flux. You can now move on to the next sector or remain in this one if you want to explore some more. That's pretty cool. I wonder if we had let the traitorous Seska stay on the ship, if she would have sabotaged us down the line, or if the story would have changed so that Carrie was actually the traitor and Seska was innocent. That's interesting. I don't know. I am tempted to do a playthrough where you make all the choices that weren't made in Voyager, the TV series, just to see how things play out. That said, I don't remember every episode, so it is possible that I will make some incorrect, air quotes, choices. But that's something that we are going to have to explore in the future. For now, we have completed the State of Flux, and I am going to create a little marker here. Get up, walk around, stretch, hydrate, and I'll be back. So I will see you soon in the next part of Star Trek Voyager. Until then, take care, friends, and goodbye.